What's up? Oh my God, why is it shaking? What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Spirit Baby Kale, and we back with another timeless message. 9 times out of 10, if you here right now, this message probably meant for you. Take a resonate, leave the rest out. Everything is for the highest good and harm and none. No deception, no trickery. Let's dive right into it. Like I said, everything is for the highest good, no harm and none. Please take a resonate, leave the rest for somebody else. Everything might not be for you. It's a collective message. If you want a more personal reading, email me at insomniadreamsllc@gmail.com so we can dive into some things to see what you got going on. I'm going to start off with a little prayer. Thank you, absolute source, spirit guys, and all of the divine beings for helping me today. Make sure everything that comes through is for the highest good, no harm and none, no deception, no trick, remove all negative interference, anything else that can negatively affect us. I ask anything that is negatively affecting me or the viewer right now be removed and we are protected. Anyone that is sending a text or sending any negative energy, if you remove, return to sender love and forgiveness and everything for the highest good and harm. Please protect us from now and throughout time. Amen, amen, amen. Whew. Light us a little incense. I got like 2 incense going already, but I want to like additional incense specifically for you, me and you guys as we do this reading. I have a lot of signs and symbols that I've been seeing the past few days, and I ain't been able to upload. So it's finna be a lot of like channeled signs and symbols. First off, cause 144 on the clock, as I say that, I feel like the universe really been trying to get me to tap in on a more broader collective, like more people. So it's been a lot of stuff just really been coming to me, so I can get those messages out to whoever the universe trying to get in touch to. So if you've been seeing signs, symbols, most definitely the ones that I'm finna run down, please pay attention to the message that comes afterwards. That was my gratitude list. Yeah, it's just been wild, y'all. I'm talking about, it's a lot. Endings, releasing, yo, it's a lot, y'all. How deep is your love for me? Enjoy the moment thing. Those who hate a peace of mind. Moving on, inner child healing. The fat long way set on me. She ain't looking back. Okay, it's old. Okay, here's the newest channel signs, symbols, and messages that I got. We got so pay attention. You've been seeing these. We got 609. 609. That gives me balance. I mean, you know, my perspective of that is balance or harmony with it, however you want to look at it. We got Jupiter, so you could have Jupiter in your chart. You could be trying to connect with your Jupiter energies. You know, there's that abundance frequency. There's a lot come with that Jupiter energy. Yesterday was Thursday, so yeah, it was a lot going on yesterday. I actually found a little lucky calendar, a green lucky calendar yesterday at a Walmart when I was out of town. And it was like $1 and something. So I had cleansed it and, you know, lit it up. 3 on the clock, as I say that. And I'm gonna put some additional candles around it later on to add like a lot more energy into it. Cause last night I kind of got in pretty late, so I just, you know, did it. I had dressed it in everything and just let it do what it do. But I'm gonna add some more. I got a lot of stuff going on right now. That's beside the point. But yeah, that Jupiter energy, working with Jupiter, Thursday is the day of Jupiter, is that abundance energy, that expansion energy. It really helps you overcome obstacles, because if you can expand over something, you know, that'll overtake it. 4 on the clock, as I say that. We got union, so you could feel like you coming into union or you already in union. We got 333, and I just seen 333. So I've been seeing 333 a lot. Like, I can't even name how many times I've been seeing 333. I got 12, 13. I got 13. We got remove third parties. So you could be dealing with some third party energies, you know, people trying to come into your relationship, whatever the case may be, because it ain't even relationship, friendship, whatever it may be. 4 on the clock, as I say that. We got seahorses, water dragons. We got change, a lot of changes. I seen a vulture, so vultures, if you've been seeing vultures. Hawks, a red bird, like the cardinal. or any type of red bird. We got DNA upgrades. So a lot of y'all could be going through DNA upgrades. And DNA upgrades is like, your DNA hold like different codes and makeups that make you, or just make up different patterns you play out, or just like different things you go about doing that came from your ancestors and stuff like that. So, you know, as you upgrade it, it clear out like those lower frequencies and lower patterns, and then, you know, you go into higher states of thinking and, you know, acting and patterns and, you know, stuff like that. We got rest. So make sure you're getting plenty of rest, you get enough rest. And if you feeling like you can't get rest, make sure you you know, cleanse your energy, cutting cords and reclaim your energy. Especially if you super tired and you just don't know why. That could be a main problem. 555 on the clock, as I said it. Got DNA upgrade again, so heavy DNA upgradings. Nature, you want to get out of nature. We got diet, working on your diet. Foundation, so that's just like, your foundation is the footing you have to expand and do everything you trying to express into the world. So like, I need a house, a car, you know, stuff like that, foundation. But yeah, foundation, like somewhere you know you can always fall on, like 629 on the clock, as I said it. Like, that's gonna help you feel like it starts energetically and then it'll manifest into the physical. But it's like that sense of security. I'm gonna just leave it at that. That sense of security, so you can be able to do these things that you're trying to do. So you could have a faulty foundation. Like, you could be trying to build on something that is not able to support what you're trying to do. And you might have to keep changing yourself over and over and all types of little stuff that really you ain't supposed to do. You just in the wrong type of foundation. And we got new beginnings. And then we got endings, because, you know, with every new beginning, there was just an ending. And with every end, and 7-11 on the clock, as I said, it's a new beginning. We got releasing. We got grieving. So a lot of releasing energy to usher in these new beginnings we going through. Grieving what was. It wasn't just grieving, it was grieving what was. So it's like grieving your past self, grieving, you know, people, places, and things you used to be around and do. 733 on the clock, as I say that. Moving forward. I put train Ganesh. So when you hear trains, like, but that's for me. You can, you know, this is your reality and world. I'm just a little guy to help you see it how I see it, and it helps me a little better. But whenever I see or hear trains, it gives me the energy. I mean, it just gives me that sign and symbolism of Ganesh. I don't know why, but it just, like, when that train make that sound, it just give me the energy of an elephant. 808 on the clock, as I say that. So I'm not lying. The elephant blowing his trunk and, you know, passing by. So I always connect trains with Ganesh. And then 818 on the clock, as I say this, we got Kali. And 818 is a number that I connected to Kali with her deaths and rebirths. You know, she all about deaths and rebirths and helping you usher you through the unknown. You know, really helping you as the divine mother as you walking through that darkness. Especially when you're going through a dark night of the soul type time. Then we got Archangel Michael. You want to connect with Archangel Michael for your protection, concords, speaking your truth. And we got Archangel Chamuel, which I got to do more research on. But I think he the angel of love or something like that. I just don't know. I don't know. Like I said, I got to do more research on Archangel Chamuel. But he did come up. And we got future self. So connecting with your future self. Ooh, this a lot. Connecting with your future self. 906 on the clock, as I said it. Connecting with your future self that kind of help you. 911. They kind of help you more in your current reality, because time is non-linear. My readings, timeless. So it's just, you know, basically connecting with the energies of that, so they can be able to send you energies or whatever type of information or whatever they can send you. It can send you for the highest good and harm and none, and then, you know, help you. It's like kind of a fast forward. I mean, forwarding is about how open your mind is to the to that though. So you can look up guided meditations on YouTube with connecting to your future self. And then some more symbols I got was 777, lucky. 956 on the clock, as I said, they lucky. I got 169. I got planes. I seen at least like 30 planes yesterday. I got 96 again, 888, 222, 1010 on the clock. We got justice. So you could be going through those, you know, justice energy, getting justice for whatever has happened to you. And that could be just, you know, releasing a person, releasing the memories, releasing the emotions. It ain't all about, oh, person got to go through this, which, you know, the universe handle everybody else, because most times you'll be a lesson in a person's life and you'll learn a lesson and they don't. So you have to learn to love and forgive, because everybody just ain't learned a lesson at that time. You can't fault them. They're human. You might, you know, know your spiritual self more, but they're human. You gotta know how to handle them. And, you know, God only put you through those situations so you can be able to learn how to handle those type of people with love, compassion, and forgiveness, but not let them overstep your boundaries. Boom. So justice and judgment also. So, you know, a lot of releases energy, and then, you know, the universe, God handled it exactly how he want to. And got return to sender, but we ain't just returning the sender. I'm really having to heavily speak on it. If you want to do a return to sender, make sure you learning how to do a return to sender with love and light and forgiveness. And it ain't about, oh, it's just love. I love them so much. No, it's like, I understand that they had a limited consciousness or whatever the case may be, traumatized on their own, and they only sending this, whatever it may be, whatever energy it is, because they ain't always just got to be, you know, deep spirit work type shit with the return to sender. It can be just, you know, the mental 11:44 on the clock, as I said. It can be mental, and it can be just, you know, evil eye and all that. So doing it with love, light, and forgiveness, because they know not what they do, and just letting God handle it. Most times you just give it up to God, and God going to do exactly what he need to do. And that ties in with the judgment and justice. Send it up to God. Love, light, and forgiveness. You're aware that you don't want this energy. God already taking it off you once you're aware you don't want it. And he's going to figure out a way to transmute it. The return center is just the extra boost to get the energy up off you. Most of the energy comes from the nothing void anyway. I learned this. I don't know exactly what that means, but I do know exactly what that means. Everything starts from nothing. So this energy came from the nothingness void, and that's where it will return anyway. But, you know, God will handle it in his own ways. 12:33 on the clock, as I say that. Let go and let God. Then we got, we got love. A lot of love energy coming through. I got a pink candle burner right now. It's Friday, self-love day. See my little head thing. I always wear this, though. I love this one. Release weight and baggage. So a lot of y'all need to do that. We got the root chakra. Need to work on your root chakra, dig more into the ground, root more, you know, cleanse their root chakra space. Try to figure out if it's some past life stuff that might be you know, blocking their root chakra. I've been figuring out a lot of stuff, like it ain't just this life, which I already knew that, but it's just like, man, it's a lot of stuff that could be potentially blocking it from the past life. But that tie in to letting go and let God, because once you're aware, you give it up to God, let him handle it. Then we got 303 on the clock. 303. Then we got 33. Then we got flowers. And then we got blossom. So, you know, blossoming. 1333 on the clock. As I say that, blossoming into more, you know, flower blossoming. It started as a bud and then it blossomed. So you could feel like you blossoming at the time. We got balance. We got take risk. So whatever risk that may be, if you did the cautious planning and everything, take the risk, whatever it may be. Moving away, doing what's best for you, take that risk. Don't take no stupid risk, but take the risk that you feel is best for you and is calling your soul right now. We got high, and that could be like a high frequency, like you know, you feeling like you're on a more high frequency. We got mind clearing, so clearing your mind, lower mind and higher mind, third eye and solar plexus. We got Archangel Jophiel, the Archangel of Beauty and Love. Tapping into her. We got change your perspective. We got 1010 again. We got sirens, and I got two different sirens. We got sirens you could be hearing, like police car sirens. They could be you know, messages trying to come to you. But yeah, we got sirens. And then I also got siren and mermaid. So 1444 on the clock, as I said, that you could connect with the sirens, like the mermaids. You could feel like you're a mermaid. You could connect with the sirens. You know, digging into that. when we was in Lemuria, I feel like we was mostly in those states of being mermaids and stuff like that. So, you know, connecting with that lineage. I mean, connecting with that past life, connecting with that, you know, that part of your past life. I found a sweet potato yesterday. I promise you, random on the ground. I threw it in the water, but I found a sweet potato. So sweet potato could be a symbol for somebody. We got patience, so being more patient. 484. We got detour, so you can feel like you own a detour, which is everything is for the best for you. We got some more stuff. All right. Also got the Arcturians, so you could connect with the Arcturians. I think that's where a lot of angelic beings come from. We got the Pleiadians. We got the Venusian Galactic Council. We got Atlantis and the Holy Grail. And we not done yet. We got one more page. So we got 6-9 again. 1609 on the clock, as I said that. We got swift, so you can be moving swiftly through a situation. The universe moving you very swiftly through something. Know your power. 333 again. Mermaid again. So the mermaid's been popping up a lot. 88311 796 96. We got save money. So save your money. Save your money. Save your money. Try your best to save your money. The universe bless you with a lot of money. Save it. Figure out where you can invest it into, especially yourself, your business. But save it. Don't overspend. Try to work on that overspending habit, man. I'm only talking like that because I know. Save your money. We got United. We got 2882. We got 969. I got 1269. I got 906. I got 188. 689. 222. We got 888. Dang. 936. 911. 404. We got Titans. So you could connect with the Titans. You could be symbols about Titans. I got Oh Shri Ram. That was on the back of somebody's car, and that's a mantra, I think. I mean, it is a mantra. Oh Shri Ram. Number 44, we got Junkie. Jukey. I don't know what you're a junkie to. It could be a junkie to high frequency because I didn't get a bad negative standpoint from that when I seen junkie. I got Follow Me to Happiness. Like I literally seen it. 1, 2, 3, 4. 444, 55, 441, 889, 1044, 1444, 555. A lot of change. 1212, new beginnings. 111, 808 on the clock. I said it. 696, 666. I'm telling you, I seen all of this in one day. 888, 555. 6896 2229 number 33 again. Return wholeness. 8585 8015 456 404. We got U-Hauls, so you could be moving. Bees 818 Bright Shine Touch. I don't know what that means, but it was a sign. Bright Shine Touch. We got access, so access could be approved at the time to whatever this may be. New energies, new gifts, material stuff. And we got 144. Okay, and that's it, y'all. That's it. So we're gonna dive into these. Oh, I dropped something. I don't know what I dropped. I think it was a piece of copper. But we finna dive into these cards. So let's see what the universe has to do for us, got to say to us today. My lights here is back. Ooh, that was a lot, y'all. I promise you that was a lot. A lot. I was seeing it all, though. I was seeing it all. chosen. A lot of y'all could be feeling like you're chosen. So if you feel like you're chosen, this message might be for you. These. Because mermaids popping up so much, I gotta pull out the Beyond Lemuria deck. You see that? She look like a mermaid. 2020 on the clock, as I said that. Is there anything else that I'm missing? Kelly did right though. How you doing? What I did with my thumb bit in my pocket. Sorry, y'all. I was just getting everything out my book bag. Let's dive into it. Let's see what's on these handwritten oracle cards that I have. That's what we're going to dive into first. Let's see what they got to say. Because they're a little more specific. And I wrote a couple things in here that, you know, ain't just going to pop up in no regular reading. Or it just, if it is in the reading, it'll help me connect it even more. So let's see. Let's see what's in here before. What did I do? Etheric body. Etheric body been popping up heavily. So you could be like so high up in them higher chakras that is, I don't mind, it's literally what bro said in the video that I was watching. And once you leave your body so much, it opens the door for lower frequencies to come in and sit down and chill. So when you come back to your body, it's kind of hard, and then you got all these thoughts and emotions because you had opened the door so many times, or you know, you just ain't ground yourself. So it left your physical body more open to, you know, intruders, attachments, stuff like that. So work with your etheric body. Go to YouTube, look up the etheric body. Look up etheric body cleanse. Archangel Sandalphon works with the etheric body. So look up a guided meditation with Archangel Sandalphon and etheric body. One by a good YouTuber that does guided meditations is Steve Noble. But the etheric body is the closest closest spiritual body to your physical body. It's like somewhat directly connected to your physical body. So yeah, working with the etheric body, healing it, getting that back into balance. It's gonna help you with a lot with the material. I promise you. 818 Kelly Ma. So Kelly Ma is heavily prevalent. I'm glad I bought my Kelly Ma deck out. Kelly Ma heavily prevalent. You want to connect with Kelly Ma. You're going through major deaths and rebirths right now. Embrace them. Don't resist. Pull about 2 more out of here. So Kelly Ma made herself president, but it ain't even just Kelly Ma. It's that death and rebirth energy. So you're going through major death and rebirth. So working on that etheric body and embracing these deaths and rebirths. You're not crazy, you're not tripping. You just parts of yourself dying off so the light can shine a little bit brighter in those spots. Parts of yourself are integrating with your light so you can shine a lot more brighter. So it has to be deaths of what you thought, perspectives, cycles, all types of things that ain't for your highest good. So the things that are for your highest good can come in. That's where the rebirth come in at. Lord Shiva. Connecting with Lord Shiva. Lord Shiva is that works with the third eye. Lord Shiva is the all consciousness after everything is destroyed. He is the destroyer, but also is the creator. The destruction with the different rebirth is only to usher in with the rebirth. You got to destroy everything that is not you to leave what is you, which is really everything but nothing. So that 0 point field. 0 point field. So becoming empty so you can refill yourself. Killing a part of yourself so you can embrace a higher part of yourself. Lord Shiva helps a lot with that. 2444 on the clock, as I said. Lord Shiva is also like a super tantric god. So, you know, he helps with removing negative energies when it comes to like your tantric energy and Kundalini awakenings, all types of things like that. Most definitely with your third eye, he helps you. He himself burnt karma, something like that. But it was lust. Like it was lust inside of himself. And once he opened his third eye, he was aware and was able to burn it away. So that's where the deaths and rebirths coming in. Abundance is yours though. Abundance pop right up. I'm like, whoa, hold up. Abundance. So you could be looking for abundance. Could be waiting on it. That train going crazy in the background. It's here. Embrace these deaths and rebirths. Let everything die off that is not you, so you can embrace everything that is you. You are abundance. You are infinite abundance. You came to this earth. Your birthright was abundance. So if you don't feel like you're abundant, you don't feel like everything going your way, it might not be your way. So let it die off with these deaths, rebirths, transformations, so you can embrace something that's a little higher for you. 2555 on the clock, as I said it. Let me get one more, spirit, one more. New beginning. I can't make this shit up. New beginning. So there is a new beginning. New beginning. Pay attention to the signs. Pay attention to the messages. New beginning. Let me fix my little scarf. I look like a little extra Pillsbury though man or something. I don't know. Fix my scarf. It was just so tight I had to take it off. But the new beginnings are here. The abundance is here. The new beginnings in here. Let everything die off that ain't meant for you. And the theory about it, AI came up at the bottom of the deck also. Artificial intelligence. I don't know where that fits in with that. You could be tied into artificial intelligence. You could be, you know, kind of trapped into that world. Artificial intelligence is kind of like a part of us now, but you have to be able to still know everything is under your command. So if you feel like all this artificial intelligence stuff going on, no, you got infinite intelligence. I don't know why I'm saying all this. You have infinite intelligence. There's artificial intelligence. Something that is infinite can't be beat by something that's artificial. So yeah, we got AI, artificial intelligence. It could be like some AI implants, AI programming, anything down that nature. I gotta dig more into that. I don't know a lot, but I do know, you know, you can be implemented with AI nanobots, all type of little creepy, crazy stuff. There, you know, it make you more susceptible to things. So be able to so go to YouTube, find some guided meditations on clearing AI. My boy Wolfgang Tools for Ascension has a video about clearing AI. So go check that out. Go check that out. Another train. That's literally like, that was 3 trains already that just passed by. 3 trains. 3. So yeah, we got that. Okay. Callie, what you got to say to us? This is my girl. She popped up straight in the message. I feel her energy a little bit. So let's see what she has to say to us. Thank you, Callie Ma. Thank you, Divine Mother, for coming in today, embracing us, and to guiding us to whatever we need to know. Thank you, Lord Ganesh, for popping through too. I work with Ganesh heavily, so, you know, you might want to connect with Ganesh too. I always recommend Ganesh. Ganesh is like one of those first deities that'll help you on your journey. He the road opener. He the one that's going to open the roads, remove the blockages so you can connect with even more energies. See, if you're feeling the disconnect with God himself, absolute source, Ganesh will lead you to God himself. So whatever you need, Ganesh, your big brother right there. If you feel like you far away from God, Ganesh will help you, just like Jesus will help you straight to God. It's just different pantheons and different ways to get to the same source. I love Jesus just the same. Just the same. Jesus Christ. He doing the same thing, leading you back to God. So don't never get this. Don't never get it out of whack. I'm just very open and I'm in this. I can't denounce nobody else's religion because I can see the truth in it somewhere. And God sees the truth in it somewhere else. He wasn't just, you know, come on now, bro. Come on now. Okay. We got, oh, she looking beautiful. Guya Kelly. Goya or Guya Kelly. It is time to realize the true nature of certain life circumstances. Be grateful for what you have learned, but see things for what they are rather than what you wish them to be. You shall be able to recognize, process, and prosper from the truth, and do not need to fear the revelations that are unfolding, the new beginnings, the deaths and rebirths. You seeing people for what they is. You get what I'm saying? All them type of weird, funky energies. The universe letting you see some. You trying to forget it. You cannot forget it. You have to embrace it so you can understand what the universe is really showing you this for. Because you want to be stuck in the same positions, or you want to embrace these new beginnings in the abundance. Be grateful for what you have learned. Don't be mad and like, damn, why I had to go through that. Be grateful because you learned something that now when you walk forward, you got wisdom, you got understanding. Come on now. You got wisdom and understanding. So forgive. I want to pull like 1 or 2 more out of this Kelly deck because she popped up so heavily. I want to learn how to shuffle different too. I be doing good, but I want to learn how to shuffle different. Mahakali, so like a big aspect of her just came out. You can trust that what is happening now will give way to a new expression when the time is right. That right time will be the best time, when your readiness matches the requirements for success. Attend to your work with determination and hope in your heart. Trust that the divine is taking care of everything else. Your progress is spiritually protected. 31 on the clock as I say that. Let's get one more out. So know you are protected as these new beginnings and things happen. So like I was talking about the ethereal body, I ain't telling you that to be like, oh, these things are messing with you. They fucking up your body. AI fucking up your mind. They fucking up your body. No, we got to be aware of what's really going on. Okay, take it for what it is. And now I'm not finna be subjectical to that because all I got to do is ask for help. And the help gonna come. You protected beyond your understanding. So really all you gotta do is ask for help. It's crazy how I'm just rocking my black tourmaline right now. I ain't got my evil eye necklace on. I just got on my black tourmaline. Bro, y'all, this what happened this morning. So the universe forced me to walk. I have to take this walk every day, but it was like when I first woke up, I walked. But then I checked my neck, y'all. And I had my granddaddy necklace on, bro. And it's kind of broke. When I get some money, you know when I get some money. When I get some money, I'm going to get it fixed. Try to find a good jewelry that could either, you know, melt it down and make it into something else. I keep the same pendant. Because it's real gold. The chain real gold. Or, you know, fix it if they can. But it's a herringbone. So, you know, them very hard to try to fix. So melt it down, make it into something else that'll be more durable because it's the same chain. But, bro, I checked my neck. And the chain hanging to the back. And the bit open. And mind you, I walked. So I done made it all the way down there like 10 houses down from my sister's house. And it's like 2 miles away. I know that's pretty long, but I ain't got no car or nothing. I had to do what I got to do. But those walks really have helped me slow down and take everything in. But man, so walk. If you need to walk, this is your sign. 333 on the clock, I said that. Go out and walk. 33333 on the clock, I said. If you got to sit down, listen to me for a minute and go walk. Get up right now and go walk. And listen to me for a minute. And then, you know, you can turn it off and just embrace whatever is outside. Release the fear, release all that. Ain't nobody out to get you. But if you feel like somebody out to get you, they out to get you. But even the universe ain't finna let you, you know, do that to yourself. So go outside and just walk. Embrace outside. I do that every day. But I'm connecting more and more with it. Man, I get 10 houses down, bro. I check my neck. My pendant gone, bro. So I instantly, like, calm down, kid. I'm having to tell myself, like, calm down. Because I'm finna instantly get mad. You know, all these emotions come to me like, damn, because I feel guilty, shame for all this stuff. Because I kind of had to fight for that necklace. Like, for real, my mom gave me the necklace and she kind of swiveled it back from me. And I had to fight for the necklace back, like, because it's really, I got this little jewelry box altar thing that she gave me. I think she said it was my grandma's or something. But my granddad, that's the only thing I had from him. We used to have this Camaro, but she sold it, which she should have kept it. But, you know, it's all material stuff. So I don't knock her, whatever she is. But it was the necklace. She gave it to me when I think, graduated or I turned 16 or something. It was something. But she gave it to me. It was mine at that point. So I had to fight for it back. Man, I checked my niggas, they were gone. I was so mad and hurt. So I hurried up, walked to my sister's house. And mind you, my mind on the wrong stuff anyway. I'm looking for some weed. I'm trying to smoke and shit. That was on my mind anyway walking there. I always walk there, check on my dog, feed my dog, shit like that. If they ain't already fed them, give me some weed and smoke. Which is kind of bad, but you know, that's the procrastination and all that. So we gonna get on the addiction. There is addiction in it. But I'm kind of breaking it more and more where I have more tempers with it, where it's more, you know, I do it in a balanced state. Because I love marijuana, but it becomes, you know, an abusive state sometimes. So I make it there, and then I sit there for a minute, good 10 minutes. Go straight back to the house. Whole time I'm walking, I'm looking down, so I can't find it. So I'm getting so mad, getting angry, doing no. This will let me do the reading. Angry, doing no. But I'm still in my heart the whole time, so I'm right to calm myself down. I'm like, let go, let God, Kelson. You know God ain't gonna do you like this, and this might be a test, and it was. So I go, make it. I ain't even want to stop by the store, but something tell me just stop by the store. So I keep walking, I'm looking, I'm talking the whole way there. I'm looking on the ground, stuff like that. I make it to the store, I buy me some coffee, buy me some water, a little Rello, because I had a little something to smoke. And I straight back off, still looking on the ground, boom. Couldn't find the motherfucker when I first got in the house. So I'm like, damn, I really just lost my granddad necklace. So I had, you know, was trying to, you know, really calm myself down and really love myself and be like, it's okay, Kelson, like, it's material. Even he know how much you cared about and how much you wanted to do it. Man, so I sat down and I was slowly but surely letting it go. So I looked one more time, couldn't find it. So I go in the bathroom. I don't know what I go in the bathroom for. Mind you, I already had looked in the bathroom. I looked everywhere. I go back in there and I see the motherfucker on the ground. I ain't see it at first, but then I look again. I say, thank you guys so much. I'm thinking if I drop down on the street, it's gone forever. So I had to really embrace that in my mind that I really lost it forever. Man, that shit right on the ground. I was so happy. I was like, look at God, how he really pulled me through so many loopholes and stuff. Probably emotional stuff that I don't even know about on the back end. Just to give me something I thought I lost to probably help me heal through some stuff. Because I stayed positive throughout that whole time. Even when I was like, okay, I just got to embrace that I lost it. I was staying positive. I was like, all right, let me just get back to doing what I was doing. And once I found it, it made me even more happy and stuff like that. I was like, all right, let me just go and give a message out. So, yeah. I don't know what was the need to say that. But, yeah, I had lost the pen and burn. I was so scared. And, yeah, you skip over all that if you want to. If you watched all that, yeah. But it was just so wild. I was like, man. I was really sad. But then I got happy because I found it. Whew. But, yeah, that's just it. Let me get back to this reading. I'm sorry, y'all. I got really off task. I'm sorry. Yeah, so Kelly, mom very heavily in here. Protection is heavily, you know, they protected my little chain. That's I guess that was all I was trying to say. Like, I had to jump through loopholes. I had to go take the walk. I was forced to, like, really get a lot of energy off me just to find it in a, you know, more better state. It was just all types of stuff. I was, you know, looking at it from a higher state, trying to change my perspective. 818 on the clock, as I said. Thank you, Kelly. Last one. Ooh, it's them roses. Yo. Bhavacharini. When momentum is building and you don't know how to stop fueling the fire or reverse the damage, Kelly brings grace and freedom from negative patterning and stubborn mindsets resistant to change. Now is a powerful time for spiritual work and healing practices. She will support the work and much growth can come from it. The storm shall be gentled. You shall emerge unharmed. So it's, you know, timing with your new beginnings and releasing the old and embrace the new. Bottom of the deck, Dharma of Kelly. Your most abundant, here go your abundant. Your most abundant success is manifest when you are aligned with your integrity. You do not need to put faith in the pathways or projects that do not resonate with your deeper spiritual knowing. Everything that is happening in your life is part of how your prayers are being answered. A new order is to be established. You are being led into it. Dharma of Kelly. I got two sides of her right there. Wow, shadow and the light. She blue and black. Dharma of Kelly. So they go there to abundance. Kelly really ushering you in right now. So if you ain't connected with Kali, I recommend you to do so. Remember, all these aspects of gods and goddesses are just identity or deity. They literally came to me yesterday, and I didn't want to say it because it ain't really make sense till I was like, okay, I might need to tell somebody that. These things are really just like different identities and aspects of God that, you know, embrace those divine aspects of themselves. Just like you, they can be different identities to you, different parts of yourself that you need to embrace. There ain't nothing but vibrations and energy. So, you know, not looking at them for like, oh, you worshiping, you don't worship nothing you connect with, but you respect. Let's dive into the Beyond Lemuria deck to see what these super cool mermaids got to say to us. The Lemurians have to say to us. I've been connecting heavily with the Lemurians. So let's see what they got to say. One on the clock. If your lover is honey, don't lick it all. If your lover is honey, don't lick it all. Because once it's gone, it's gone. That's what I'm getting. That was a message that just popped up. If your love is honey, don't lick it all. If somebody want to help me with that message, please help me with that in the comments. Because once you lick it all, it's gone. Evolution and the Portal Keeper. We're going to dive on those two. Here's the first card, number 24, Evolution. Look at that mermaid. I told y'all. That's a beautiful mermaid. Look at those, the DNA. He licks the DNA. Look at those signs and symbols that the universe are bringing us right now. Look at that starfish. Wow, that is beautiful. Look at that water. That is so beautiful. And go check my story earlier. Go check my story earlier. In the instance, it was the smoke was kind of doing it. Look at that DNA. Remember we said DNA upgrades. 422 on the clock as I said it. 4222 on the clock as I said it. Those twos popping up, boy. 24. Number 24 and 4222. A lot of two energy alignment. Okay, number 24. Growth, overcoming challenges, gracefully riding the waves of life. Expanding out of a problem, that's at Jupiter energy, flourishing in the face of change, thriving in new environments, being unperturbed, being unperturbed, I don't know that word. I'm going to have to look that up. What does personal evolution mean to you? Is it about growth, expansion, adaptation, success, or becoming a better version of yourself? Perhaps it speaks to an ability to move through difficulties. However good we are at surfing the waves of life, we all face surging tides of challenging ups and downs at times. When we try to hide from our trials, they get even bigger or more overwhelming. We can dive into them or surf them for growth and transformation. We might also flow with the current of least resistance, allowing the waves to wash over us and inspire a deeper sense of compassion and strength. How we meet our challenges contributes to our growth and evolution. We rarely know how many fails went into someone's success. Do your best. Be aware that success is rarely instant. It may take years of persistence. The idea that a project, quest, or realization should come together quickly and perfectly can freeze creativity. Life is about the process. Success is about perseverance. That is not to say we should keep pushing uphill if we are not feeling it. Obligation does not have the passion and determination to press through challenges. The notion that love will find a way is relevant, as challenges are more likely to be surmounted when you have the spark of passion and enjoyment in your heart. So consider what drives your bigger picture plans and what inspired you to take this path, to chase this dream. Success is linked to doing what you love. It takes time to get good at something. When you love what you are doing, you keep going through the failures and disappointments until you meet success. There are challenges we have no power or control over. In those circumstances, our evolution is more of an internal process. How can we strive to see the silver lining, find the gratitude, the learnings, and do what you feel you need to do to be real and honest with your feelings? Evolution or life mastery is attempting every wave with courage, grace, and poise. It is about meeting challenges, learning to glide across the emotionally charged waters of life, and bringing joy, humor, and lightheartedness along as you weave your light in the world. Ooh, page 69. That is so wild. Look for ways that you can flourish in the face of challenge. Tap into your original passion and remember why you chose the path that brought you to where you are now. Break a problem down to its elements and be creative in how you tackle them. Consider how you can make it more fun and inspiring. Alternatively, be present and ask how you can learn, grow, and become stronger through what is happening for you. Focus on the aspects of your situation that make it all worth it. Draw on the inner resources that can pull you through. You have the qualities you need to shine, so don't lose sight of the bigger picture. You may be pushed to greater and deeper learnings, and it might be an uncomfortable process, but the strength, growth, and wisdom that come from journeying through the eye of the storm and embodying this knowledge is something no teacher can show you. Whoa. You got to be your own guru at this time. Wow, that was a powerful message with that mermaid. Those mermaids always gonna dive deep. Deeper and deeper and deeper, deeper and deeper and deeper, until you find what the hell you're looking for. If you ain't found it on the outside yet, you haven't dove deep enough in the inside. I like that. Okay. Number 50 was the next card. And number 13 is an additional card after that. Number 50, the Portal Keeper. Unique gateways to mystical experiences, psychic ability, raising your vibration, expanded consciousness, the Akashic records, past life ties. Remember, I was saying it earlier. Exploring the edges of reality for significant messages, seeing between the lines, multidimensional awareness. As we become more sensitive and aware, we are more receptive to mystical experience. We can realize that there are overlaying realities that seem just as real, if not more vibrant and profound, than the familiar everyday one. There is a theory that space and time are constructs that allow our human minds to grab sequences in chronological order and enable us to orientate and move forward through reality. In their current evolution, humans are only using a small portion of their brain capacity. If we unlock our mind's potential, what will we fathom that we can't now? There's information out there that isn't real to us until we glimpse it with our senses. The beings of Lemuria evolved with a different kind of intelligence. Look at that cat. The eye of the needle in the picture. Look at that cat. Look at that cat. It looked like a little Sphinx cat. You know, the Egyptian cats. The beings of Lemuria evolved with a different kind of intelligence. They were skilled at harnessing energy from natural and abundant forces such as crystals, the heart of the earth, and the moon. They could share complex information without words. The Lemurians operated in multiple realms at will and could disappear from human perception. Technically, they were in the same location, but in an overlaying reality, a parallel dimension, which could be very different. Psychically advanced people can sense discarnate souls, elements in nature, and spirit guides. They can also see information in energy fields. These perceptions, clairvoyance, clairsentience, or clairaudience are still connected to this reality, but are examples of what can happen when we raise our consciousness or train ourselves to the subtles of what is happening around us. In essence, In essence, we share our physical location with overlaying beings and energies and can raise or lower our vibration to match and enter their realms of reality. Two people in an identical environment can have different experiences. One may thrive and enjoy the opportunities of the moment. The other may see only negatives in the situation. Here, one or both parties may be traversing realities on a micro level. These micro realms may look very similar, but the way we feel, the reflections we see in others, and the way circumstances unfold are aligned with our vibration. So it's great to be conscious of our energy and the ways we can optimize our experience of life. Like attracts alike. It is important to keep this in mind if you are considering traversing deeper realms, as it is an endless rabbit hole. Set your energy field to the highest good and ensure your intention is primed for the places you wish to journey to. Traveling other realms is an innate ability that we all have. Young children have this skill intact as they are not yet convinced that it is not real. Animals, especially cats, also have this awareness. People who experience hallucinations may be perceiving multiple layers of information simultaneously. In the West, this may be considered a symptom of diminished mental health. In other cultures, this openness could be the mark of a shaman or seer and considered a powerful gift. The Akashic paradigm combines multidimensionality with the idea that everything is happening simultaneously. Thus, everything that has ever been and ever will be is occurring at this moment. By changing our vibration, we can access an ocean of collective consciousness. And this highlights the significance of portals. Portals are gateways to other realities, layers of reality. They can be accessed through meditation and inner practices or externally in places such as planet vortices. These places are usually sacred to those who are sensitive to energies and work closely with the earth. Often where ley lines connect, portals are places where the veil is thin and unexplainable phenomena can occur. Earth ley lines are similar to the meridian systems on the body. Chakras are also energetic vortexes. When we tune to them in the places on the body they connect to, we can access holistic information. This oracle deck includes 10 chakra seed cards, which can activate these portals on the body. Portals are like an opening or rip in our usual veil of reality. If you feel pulled to explore this curious and vast topic further, it is wise to seek a mentor who is confident transversing these realities. However, simply understanding that there are dimensional layers can help you see between the lines present in the knowledge that this reality is a fraction of the bigger picture. How are you connected to your mystical self? How might you raise your vibration to access information that isn't normally perceivable? How can you lift your spirits and soar into wider awareness so you can see life from a heightened perspective? When our minds get out of the way, we can reach the bliss state of seamless, unspeakable, where the need for a linear life drops away and we can center ourselves through a sense of eternal being. Gently explore the edges of your reality. Spend time in the forest to listen, deepen your meditation practice, dance yourself into ecstasy, explore psychic tools, and study new healing modalities. If you feel lacking in purpose or if life seems a little bit mundane, remember there is never a reason to be bored. What we experience with our physical senses is just the tip of the iceberg. Magic exists wherever you can care to find it. Look between the lines to limitless discovery. Page 130, number 13. Oh, the additional card was number 13, Air Paradigm. Paradigm shift. It's crazy. Number 13. Look at those wings on her. And all those eyes in their wings. Ooh, it reminds me of an angel. Like a seraphim. They say, you know, the angels, they true forms. They got eyes all around them and stuff like that. Ooh, she got chakra. Those high chakras. Number 13. Let's get into it. A paradigm shift, an innovative way of existing, new earth energies, inspiring others, fresh air, flying higher than you have before, more expansive perspectives, consciousness shift. We are in a time of great change and the speed of our evolution is increasing exponentially. With our advancing technology and ability to communicate, more knowledge and power are available to us as individuals than we have had for centuries. There are also more platforms where we can share this information. We have the ability to connect with the tribes who are making a difference, to connect with a web of change where our lights unite and increase. Information that was inaccessible, taboo, or shrouded in mystery or initiation, especially in the healing arts, is now available. We can engage many tools as we build energetic sovereignty and create pockets where we can choose to make big changes in our communities. We can inspire others, connect the dots, and receive and share the knowledge and tools needed for transformation. As we wake up, we can't help but awaken those around us. It may start with the inquiry on what this fresh, new, and long-awaited breath in is all about. An expansive being holds a tiny heart-shaped seedling. When the foundations we build on come from a place of love over fear, that's so crazy, we will see huge positive changes in the world. We can start with ourselves. Themes, communication, sharing wisdom, the breath of life, movement, faith, winged helpers, intention, inspiration, and change. Wow, that is powerful. I don't want to get into the Earth Warriors Oracle today. I'm going to dive into them today. I'm going to do a separate reading on just them. Dang, did I blow one of my candles out by mistake? I'm going to just read on them. I'm going to do a separate video on Earth Warriors Oracle because they so in-depth. So now let's dive into the Kyle Gray Light Seers deck. Keepers of the Light, Keepers of the Light. To see what spirit guides other than Kalima, because we seen Kalima came through, and the Lumerians. So let's see what spirit guides, archangels, and the Ascended Masters want to connect with us. So let's see who comes through. Green Tara, and it was in reverse. Green Tara, supreme protection. You are being protected. Cords are being cut. Move beyond limitation and trust. Oh, that's what's happening when I throw the cards down like that. The camera go out. So, yeah, it was in reverse, and it's not saying that you're not protected or nothing like that, but you might not be in. You're not seeing it from a perspective that you are protected, and that, you know, the universe can get all of this baggage and negative energy, cords, attachments, limitations away from you, and you're able to expand into that. So it's not like you're not doing it, you can't do it. It's like, stop blocking it and embrace it. Green Tara. So Green Tara most definitely popped out. You might want to connect with Green Tara. She give me very earthly vibes, Mother Earth vibes. So, yeah. Let's read on Green Tara before I get down into some more cards. Green Tara, you are protected. Cords are being cut. Move beyond limitation and trust. Like I said, it was in reverse. So you might need to trust. Legend has it that the personification of compassion, who is Green Tara, I don't know that word, was looking down on the earth one day and cried tears. No. Legend has it that Avalo, I gotta say the name because that's not Green Tara. Legend has it that Avalokiteshvara, the personification of perfect compassion, was looking down on earth one day and cried tears when he witnessed all the suffering in the world. When the tears hit the earth, a lotus formed, from which Tara, the goddess of compassion and light, was born. She has many forms based on different colors, and we have chosen green in this oracle because she brings a light of protection and safety with her. Always compassionate and loving, she helps us move into a new state of being and doing. So connect with Green Tara. You are safe. Protection is all around you. It's in reverse because you don't feel that way, and you is. So release that limitation of not feeling like you always gonna be protected. You always safe. And that's that foundation. Removing the fear, building off of fear and building strictly off of love. Like every one of your needs met, everything is happening for your highest good. You know, people let you safe, period. That's your foundation got to be internally before it can be outside yourself, because you can buy the biggest house in the world with all the armed security, but if that foundation ain't built internally, you always scared. You are safe. Protection is all around you. The worst is behind you, and you are ready to move beyond the challenges that were set out for you. Cords are being cut between you and your past so that you can feel energetically clear and aware. Don't worry about recalling fearful experiences. They aren't going to be recreated now. Just acknowledge them and leave them behind so you can step into a space of spiritual protection and personal freedom. Green Tar has placed a force field of complete love and acceptance around you. She is here to tell you that you no longer need to build up walls around your heart, and that it is safe to trust what you feel and who is in your life today. 144 on the clock as I say that. Why the hell would God, why the hell would God give you a heart? Why would God put you down here knowing how much is against us or could be potentially against us, because can't shit harm you? No weapon formed against you shall be prospered. It's going to be formed, but it won't prosper. Why would he not have you with his all living protection? So if you believe in God, first and foremost, they kill a lot. And then you learning about these different spirit guides and ascended masters, my ears ringing like crazy. It gives you even more of a sense of protection that cannot come from this physical plane at all. At all. So once you connect with that invisible, not knowing, but you know you always protected, you always have a stable foundation. You can walk around this bitch freely. You can go get any hotel. You can do anything you want to do anywhere because you always protected and safe, and you know that internally, so it's going to show externally. Ooh, so connect with Green Tar. Like I said, it came in reverse, but that's not bad. It's just saying releasing that fear and stepping into that love and knowing that you got that force field of love around you, always protecting you at all times. Release the fear, embrace the love. Let the fear overcome the love. Let the love overcome the fear. I'm sorry, do not take it like that. Let the love overcome the fear and transmute it into even more love. 222 on the clock as I say that. Let's pull one more. Lady Nada on the bottom of the deck. Heart awakening. Like I said, I got a pink counter going. So you could be going through heavy heart awakenings at this time. Awaken to acceptance and divine love. Remember, I just said that. Give and receive in balance. Remember, I just said that. Be open to the love, so the love can, transmute the fear. Lady Nada. Lady Nada is said to be another incarnation of Mary Magdalene, but even if she is, the energies are slightly different. Lady Nada is a mighty spiritual priestess of love who once existed in the land of Atlantis. Lemuria and Atlantis kind of connected, but they're two different civilizations. She is the light force that helps us awaken our heart to the divine love we deserve. The light keeper whose essence allows the light within our heart to expand, revealing a true, real, naked, and vulnerable aspect of our soul. She brings an opportunity to experience divine love, whether through a relationship, adventure, or experience. 333 on the clock as I say that. So, wow, you could. The sun shining a little brighter. You could. I'm getting these with this new beginning, it's like the universe wants you to know with these new beginnings that you are heavily protected. If it's like with a love relationship, something like that, because I'm open, I'm single, but I got discernment and all that, but I'm very open, and so I know the universe gonna bring me something that's like me. Like, I'm very pure and innocent, so I want my partner to be the same way. I'm not perfect, but I'm trying my best to, always looking at mirror and see, like, where would I stop myself from what is really for me? Heavy message. So, and not even that, like, embracing the new beginning, you could be moving. Like I said, we had the U-Haul earlier. I said that you could be moving or going on a trip or traveling. You got to really, like I said, with the foundation again, you have to really understand that the foundation is built within yourself. And you got to be able to embrace that love that the universe has for you, because if you don't, you might be you gon' bring negative experiences into your this new beginning that the universe trying to bring you into. So it's best to just be open and embrace the love that it has for you, so you can have even more higher vibrational magical experiences. The cave of your heart is opening wide for you to experience divine love. You have an opportunity to overcome past pain, heartbreak, and letdowns. This is a wonderful time to cherish and love yourself, and then allow yourself to be cherished and loved by others. If you feel love revealing itself clearly in your heart, have courage and move into a state of trust. You are reminded that when true love is present, when divine love is present, there are no obstacles, thank you, Ganesh, to overcome. Thank you, Ganesh. It will be there, clear, pure, and real for you to experience. Your relationships are being brought into harmony on all levels of your life. Give and receive divine love with yourself and all those around you. And that's another thing, like, Ganesh overcome this with love. Like, that's another thing I had to embrace. Like, the 5D is that love frequency. Like, these guys and goddesses, people worship them and stuff, but I heavily believe that they've been here on this physical plane before, or in a high state, wherever it may be. But they know how to, they trying to show us babies, spirit babies, we the spirit babies, trying to show us how to stay in that love frequency. So once you come across a problem, you won't never look at it from a problem. Once you come across the obstacle is going to run away before you even have to embrace it, because love overcomes all. Heavy message. Please remember that fear can't stop you or nothing. It's hard when you first learning how to stay into that love frequency, because you're going to be pulled back and forth. But you don't think the universe right there with you, even when you're getting pulled back and forth, even when you might have to sit in fear a little bit. The universe going to pull you right back to where you need to be if that's where you're trying to go to. One more. Kelly Ma and Lady Nana part right back out. So I know this exactly what need to be said. Kelly Ma, facing fear. We heavy on the fear, so a lot of y'all could be dealing with some heavy fear. That AI shit. That's that AI shit. And a part of me had to just come out and say that. That's that AI shit. You dealing with some type of, I wouldn't even just say, ooh, it's so much energy moving through me. That AI shit. Those imprints. The stuff I was saying, the stuff where you being implemented with this AI, we had to figure out where we actually being implemented with this stuff. AI is artificial intelligence, so it's like a dimension, reality. They trying to plug us into that is not real. It's artificial. That fear shit is like they putting certain energies into us so we can be more subjectical to, you know, the things that come across us. This is not nothing new. This ain't nothing new. It's just we got some dumb motherfuckers that just opening the doors and letting the shit be more, make us more subjectical type shit. So yeah, that's the AI shit. Damn, that's crazy. Kelly Ma. And something just came to my mind with that. So yeah, working with that, whatever it may be, removing all AI from your space, your being, or any way you being negatively affected by AI. I ask Absolute Source to do that. Say that prayer. Do it as many times as you need to. You got the power. Any AI inside of you is under your command now. That's what Wolfgang said. It's under your command. It has to abide by you and your higher self's wishes and commands. Amen, amen, amen. Thank you, Absolute Source. So we got Kelly Ma, facing fears. Major spiritual changes are unfolding. This is your chance to soar. Kelly Ma is the Hindu goddess of death and rebirth. She brings old cycles to an end so we can experience transformation. She is a strong, fierce, fiery, and powerful image of the divine feminine. Many have been intimidated by her, but she is a mother energy and therefore completely loving. She's like a fierce mother protecting her child from harm. She has a dark energy like the night sky, but it consumes fear and leaves only love. She is the twin flame of the god Shiva. That's why Shiva popped out. And has even been known to slay his ego so that he can reveal his true loving self. This is a time when you're able to look fear in the eye and move away from it. Fear is just an energy, and energy can be changed. This can be an intense experience because the human self is so conditioned that it may be used to operating with fear present. When the fear is gone, it may feel as though an emptiness is there. But this is space for love and miracles to enter. You are being filled with the courage of spirit now so that you can move from this phase of your life to the next. Trust the process and call on Kalima to help you release your fear and step into a space that's strong, focused, and courageous. What more can I say? Thank you, Kalima, for making yourself prevalent. Let's dive into the tarot so we can end this message off. We'll dive into the light seers, and then we're going to dive into the Thoth deck. My ears ringing like crazy, so let's dive right into it. I guess we will first do it. Messages we need to know to clarify the messages we got. Strength. Number 8, abundance. Oh my God. Strength. So really having the strength and the will to continue forward. Even when the past putting you at the worst times, you having the strength to call on spirit. Understand that you are embracing a new beginning and keep moving forward. Wow. Because you are the Lamb of God. That's what I'm hearing. We got 8 again. Number 8, strength. Ooh. I'm scared now. Dude, I just seen 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. That was so crazy. That's why I said I'm scared now. That was a lot of ones, y'all. It's a big portal we walking through. So if you seeing this message, where we going? We got 8, which is strength. You see the lamb next to her. She's a lioness. She's the lioness of God. And the Lamb of God. She got a heart on her chest. She has that strength inside of her. She got her regular side, but you see that lion side of her, and it's giving me very Lyran. You could be connecting with the Lyrans, Lyran energy. 11:44 on the clock, as I said that. So you could connect with the Lyrans. And then we got 8 of Wands. Swift. You remember we kept saying swift? That's that swiftness. That's that the little bit you give is that rocket ship. Like, damn, I only pressed the button a little bit. Why is it going so fast? Because the universe is really pulling you through right now. 12:12 on the clock, as I said it. You slingshotting through portals, awakenings, into where you trying to get to that abundance, that 8 energy. Having the strength to move quickly, swiftly, at an exponential, I don't even want to use that big word, but at a crazy, phenomenal, increasingly speed. We got the Hermit, 889. I thought we was going to end off with a little, another 8, but that's just saying dive into yourself. And that taps on even a little more. If it hasn't came all the way in the physical yet, you need to dive more, a little deeper, dig a little bit deeper into yourself, because the universe helping you heavily right now. 8 still is that fast rising, 8 rising. It's still that fast moving ascension energy. It's just you moving at a crazy moving speed. So doing that inner reflection, the universe is going to kind of speed up that process at this time. I'm not saying like, this is a game. So speeding up the process at this time and really, getting you that inner peace, foundation, and love that you need, so then you can come out of this hermit mode and fully embrace this new beginning. Because it's happening at a fast rate. Let me pull one more and then at the bottom of that deck. Wow, this is beautiful energy, universe. The Hierophant, 2 of Cups. There's some love. Like, I don't want to make this about love, because 2 of Cups is love. It is about love. The love for yourself and the love that's going to come from outside of yourself when you fully embrace yourself and love yourself. That's what that Hermit is. Okay, this ain't going right outside of me. I'm not going to force this person to do that. I'm not going to force this situation to happen. I'm not going to force this thing to happen to me. But I'm going to go deep enough inside of myself. You, my mermaid abilities that I have, mermaid. You are the siren. You are the mermaid. I'm going to use my abilities to dive deeper into myself to realize, where I'm blocking this love that the universe got for me and that a person might have for me, and the love that I have for myself, that I'm blocking this love and blocking this new beginning that the universe has for me. I'm going to see, and I'm going to be obedient. I'm going to sit in my Hierophant position and get that divine guidance from the universe and see exactly what it's trying to tell me and see exactly what trauma, what limiting belief is limiting me from this love that I know that I deserve and truly desire, because it's there. It's waiting on you, but it's a love. With that, what was that channel message I said? Bright star touching. It's the final touches, the final little hidden things inside yourself you ain't know about that's coming to the light so you can embrace it with the universe, because the universe really wants you to understand the universe is your guru. You your own guru. Yes, there will be people on our path that will give us that extra boost and be a good mentor and guide to us. But it starts with you first off. It starts with you in the universe, and then you getting that. You listening to the universe, you paying attention to the signs, and then you embracing it. That mentor part, a lot of that mentor stuff cut off because you seeking a lot of your answers from the inside and from the universe itself, which is inside of you. Wow, the Hierophant, the Hermit, diving into yourself. So she went and started diving into herself, and then she like, wow, got into a crisscross applesauce and started embracing. You see that opening, the ladder to the heavens, and started embracing that connection that she has with spirit. She has with spirit, and then the love made itself present. Two of Cups. I want to look in the deck for that. Two of Cups. This is beautiful, y'all. I promise you this is beautiful. Like, my heart feels so much love from this. I wish everybody love. Like, I want you to have love. I wish your partner get it right. If it's karma, I wish you can move on, embrace the new beginnings, because the universe does have love for you right now. You just got to be embracing it and let your fucking ego down. You're not perfect. Nobody fucking perfect. And you're not God. God is God. You will look God, but you ain't God himself or herself. So please, let your ego down. Let spirit embrace you through these deaths and rebirths so you can be open to this love, so you can really understand what true love is. But you understand it once you find it inside of yourself. So the Two of Cups, like I said, the additional card, which was the main card of the deck, love, romantic partners, soulmates, friendships, connected hearts, passion, kindred spirits, joyful connection and cooperation, union. Remember I said union. So this is a union, an internal union. And once you do the internal union, which you come to terms with your internal twin flame, which might be your masculine self, it might be your feminine self, it might be your higher self, and it might be your lower self, whatever aspect that wasn't in union with all the aspects of yourself that it needs to be in union with, it is coming into union. Sometimes marriage, duality, love, and consciousness, that 6-9 duality, that balance, 6-9 yin yang. That's why we seeing 6-9 a lot, 6-3-9 a lot of that. You get what I'm saying? In shadow though, because we're going to look at both sides of the aspect from here on out. If it come to my mind, I'm going to just say how it was. Like I was saying about the AI stuff, those, knowing that this stuff can't happen to us, but stepping it back into knowing your power. You got the power to remove it, and you have the power to make it do your bidding, which it sounds bad, but AI is nothing but technology. It's artificial. So if you want to learn, let it be. But it's under you and your higher self and absolute source command now, and it can't negatively affect you. When you share your joy with those around you, you will attract deep and meaningful ties with others. This card whispers of romance and love, bliss and attraction. 9-6. Okay. Page number 9-6, y'all. When you share your joy with those around you, you will attract deep and meaningful ties with others. This card whispers of romance and love, bliss and attraction, and the unity of the like-hearted. Sometimes it signifies the beginning of a new relationship or business partnership, while at times it marks a profound romantic union. This is deep. This perfect pairing of matched souls has the potential to develop into the magical and intoxicating entanglement of twin flames. Wow, is this a twin flame reading? Because you got the 8-8 rise, and then you got the 9 with the Hermit, and you got 5 with the Hierophant. 14. It's 5 again. Put 9 plus 5. Or the merging of the paths that will be forever united or changed as a result. If you are single, look for the arrival of a profoundly passionate and devoted lover. Wow, that is beautiful. Are you putting enough energy into your relationships? How you see yourself as one half of a committed pair will deepen and shift as the effervescent magic of the Two of the Cups bubbles into your life. This sacred reflection will intermingle spirit, emotion, love, harmony, and balance. I thrive in partnerships and my heart leaps with joy when I connect. A lot of energy moving through me right now as I say that. Got a pink candle going. Wow. It's a lot of energy moving through me right now. Like, I'm on fire type shit. I love this energy, y'all. Like, damn. A lot of energy releasing. A lot of energy moving through me right now, bro. I can love some love right now. I can love some love, but I love myself first, and I need to do what I need to do for myself first, dive deeper enough into myself. So then that love can come exactly how I need it to. Perfect balance, non-toxic way. Wow. So let's dive into the strength card. So that was the general message of those tarot cards we pulled, because remember I had the strength card, 8 of Wands, the Hermit, and the Hierophant. So let's dive into strength. Strength, courage, calmness, quiet strength, influence, graceful leadership. You could be a leader. You connecting with me, more likely you are a leader. Gifted healer, you are a healer also. Purity of thought and heart, spiritual matters, compassion, sometimes lust or animal instinct. So being able to overcome that with your love, or just have that animal instinct inside of you or that lust inside of you balanced out. Because nothing wrong with those energies, being aware and bringing them back into a sacred space, not a distorted way. Be brave, sweet seer. Embody your light and shine courageously in the face of danger or uncertainty. Step into your patience and fierce serenity as you assert your graceful influence for the greater good. There is great fortitude in your calm heart. A gentle demeanor will not be mistaken for weakness when you share your gift of relentless love with the world. Allow confidence and composure to guide you toward your desires without the use of excessive force or aggression. Mindful awareness will be much more useful than rigid control right now. This card reminds you to stand strong in your beliefs and desires and to remain steady as you bring compassion to your current situation. You are powerful, and your purity of heart will be a beacon of life, will be a beacon of strength and inspiration to those around you. I deliberately bring my compassion and strength forward, and I use them for good. We had the 8 of Wands. I'm just reading out what they said from the book. I explained earlier what my intuition was telling me, exactly what they were saying. So now I'm just saying what they say out of the book to give you a more clear description of what I'm saying. 8 of Wands, speed, like I said, velocity, travel, making split-second decisions, and upcoming positive resolution, haste, and good news. In shadow, it could be instability, delays, unfocused energy, and lack of direction, burnout, a tendency to hesitate. 3 on the clock as I say that. Action. You know these moments in life that feel like a sprint. This type of speedy energy is at play. It's inspirational, it's fiery, it's positive, and it's now. If you have a good feeling that needs to be acted upon, listen to it with all of this movement. Avoid being swept along by an unpredictable tide by having clarity about your desires and direction. Harness this beautiful window of swift opportunity. In shadow, this 8 of Wands suggests that there's some sticky energy influencing your situation. You want to move, but if your foot's not stuck in the mud, then you've locked your keys in the car. Like you got so many excuses, all this happening when you're trying to, do what you're trying to do. Am I right? If you're fluctuating between having a tendency to hesitate and running so fast that you're burning out, it's time to bring some balanced momentum into your propulsion. Constant movement that feels right in your heart is the best place to start. It's go time. I fall into the flow of this quickening energy, and I swiftly face my desires head on. Don't hesitate. Embrace. Then we had the Hermit, number 9. Inner reflection, meditation, contemplation, soul searching, inner wisdom, spiritual mentor, finding your guide within, taking time away from the chaos of a busy life, hermiting. It's time to make space for your sacred aloneness and self-care. If you are feeling disconnected from your spiritual north, this time of solitary withdrawal will help you to connect with your own compass, soul purpose, spiritual awakening, and deep inner wisdom springing from this energy. Sometimes we run the risk of being so introspective that we lose our connections to others, or worse, we can dive so deeply into our stories of struggle that we inadvertently begin to believe that our wounds will be a part of our forever identity. In the deepest trenches of self-discovery, we must remember that our continual search for our own healing and inner truth does not mean that we are not already whole and healed. Emerge from your inner retreat with beautiful insights from spirit and allow yourself to navigate the path with your brightly illuminated heart. Inner sage, inner mentor, inner guide. Show me my brightest light so that I may see with all of my heart. Told you guys. I told you guys. Okay, final card. The Hierophant, number 5. Tradition, a lesson, spiritual leader or guide. So you could be connecting with a spiritual guide at this time. There's a lot, a couple spiritual guides came through there, so connect with them. Enlightenment, awakening, and service of spirit. Formal education or training, new paradigms. Remember, we had paradigm shift. As you search for your divine truth, you create frameworks of belief that help you to expand your consciousness and ground your faith into this reality. If you've been stuck in an old tradition or structured way of acting or being that is no longer serving you, it is time to let it fall away in order to make space for a better version of you. The Hierophant serves as a gateway between divine source and the seeker. So be open to new paradigms, perspectives, and the teachers in your life. Look to the patterns around you and strive to understand your own internal compass. Know that while there is wisdom in the teachings of the mystics, the voice of your own heart is the one voice that matters the most. Find the wisdom of the heavens within. I am my own guru, and the guidance I need is rooted in my faith, my belief, and my unique essence. What more can I say? So final deck, I'm sorry that this video is very long, but it's a lot that Spirit has to say. Like I said, I've been trying to, the universe been sending me a lot of more messages so I can expand to a lot of more people. So, yeah, this is a beautiful message, though. Beautiful message. Keep pushing through. Keep digging more into yourself. Because the more you dig in, the more the answers come, and then you get the next step. It ain't like a forever continuing thing. Yeah, you always healing, but you already healed and whole. So you just, doing the final touches. You already shining bright. You just, getting a rag and shining it up a little bit more. Let's dive into the thought deck. Princess of Swords came out sideways. I ain't gonna pull it. Spirit, what's going on? I'm trying to get in my groove and I can't. Yo, I can't get in the groove. Fortune. Wow. Prince of Cups. Fortune, Prince of Cups. Come on, universe. That clear direct message with the thought stick. Oh my God, success. So yeah, a lot of abundant energies coming through. I'm not even pulling that yet. It's like the universe trying to force into my hand the cards that need to be said. A lot of abundance and success. The touch on, any money problems, any money troubles, the abundance success is there. You got to dive a little deeper, remove those limiting beliefs, go through the deaths and rebirths that really going to help you embrace those parts of yourself that are limiting you. You might not want to look at it, but it's time to really look at it now because you're getting so much help from spirit, wealth, 10 of Pentacles. What am I telling you? 10 of Pentacles. The wealth is here. The wealth is there. The wealth is now. The wealth is, in the future. It's here, now, everywhere. Once you embrace that, remove the self-limiting beliefs to that, it's It's there, right there. Literally. Knight of Cups. He has wings on his back. Wow, very pure energy. Nine of Cups, happiness. So the emotional fulfillment, you know, is here. All that's here. The more you dive more into yourself. Oh my God, Ace of Discs. Wow, universe is wild. Adjustment. Okay, that's too many cards, universe. That's too many cards. That's too many cards. Too many. Too many. We're just gonna take these. Ace of Discs, happiness, Knight of Cups, and wealth. I kind of do need to dive into these books because I'm really learning. I'm still learning with the Thoth deck. It's really like, it's not hard, but it's so much symbolism, you know. But, you know, 10 is the completion of a cycle. So, you know, we got, the first card we had was wealth, 10 of Discs. Wealth, prosperity, creativity, old aged. Yeah, the wealth is here, the prosperity is here, the creativity is here, and it's going to follow you into your old ages, but you have to embrace that and know that. Like they were saying, the self-limiting beliefs, remove all self-limiting beliefs, obstacles, and blocks to wealth, because the universe knows your heart and spirit and what you are going after, and that's what I'm getting from that Knight of Cups energy. You go into the universe with cup in hand, a full big-ass cup with all your dreams and desires, or what you know, and the universe is willing to really give it to you right here, right now. But are you ready to release the self-limiting beliefs, to really embrace and understand that this is what you deserve? This is what is here for you now. There's no way around it. It's here for you. You can hesitate it, but it's here. Like the card said before, you can hesitate, but it's here. The universe sees it. The universe sees how you know, keep, you know, showing it exactly what you're trying to do out in the world, your dreams, aspirations, the love that you have for yourself, and the love that you trying to give out. So we got the Knight of Cups, like I said, the next part was the Knight of Cups. The fiery part of water. A man with commitment issues, immovable but passive, attracted to excitement, that the 8 of Wands, that fast-moving energy, unsustainable, enthusiasm, sensitive but shallow. Bro, they gave me nothing, bro. That's why, yeah, I ain't gonna say these cards hard, but it's like they give you like nothing. You have to study these. Like, you got to study these. So I be trying my best to, you know, say what I need to. Knight of Cups, fiery part of water, or water's power of solution. This card represents him as a warrior in black armor with white wings on a white horse. In his hand, he carries the cup from which issues a crab, sign of water and aggression. The peacock symbolizes the brilliance of water. So you giving the universe your cup. Okay, you seeing what you want. You seeing all your desires, love, and you giving it to the universe, or you willing to give it to someone else, take it how it resonates, and it's here. Trust that. That's exactly what it is. That's why they don't give you a lot in this book, because you have to use your intuition. You have to use what you studied from these. You got pure intentions. What winged person I'm not gonna do that, because you can't judge a book by its cover, but he's coming with such pure intentions. It might be aggressive, but it's pure. It's a lot of spirit in it. So it's that 8 of Wands energy in water. Like, all right, you done dove deep enough. Now you know what you want. All right, let me go get this cup to the person that I know truly wants it. Let me get this cup to spirit, because I know it's going to lead me to, which is happiness. 9 of Cups. You had this 1 cup you was giving away, and you got 9 in return. 1 plus the other 9, that's 10. You got a completion of cups, which is happiness, emotional fulfillment. You realizing, like, wow, this always been here with me this whole time. This is what this journey has led up to. This is what these deaths and rebirths have led up to. So I can get to a state of feeling always overflowed. Like I said. And then we got 9 of Cups. happiness, complete success. Ooh, it don't get no better than that. Pleasure, physical well-being, vanity, consent, and overindulgence. So you could deal with overindulgence, but with these deaths and rebirths, you get into a temperate state where the universe really helping you through these situations that you're dealing with. Don't feel in shame, embrace it. You might fall. The universe know you're gonna fall. The universe not human. The spirit guys not human. They been, but they not no more. So they only sending love. So once you look at yourself from straight love, it help you get through these challenges a lot more. It's here though. The wealth is here. What more can you know? I mean, what more can what more can we say? You give your cup to the person that you feel like you want to give it to, the universe you want to give it to, you give it to yourself, and you get nothing but happiness from this. Trust the universe, let go and let God. But I feel like once you embrace that this is what you want to do, the universe is going to give you exactly what you need without the resistance, because at the bottom of the deck, we got Ace of Discs, new beginnings. I said it's so shallow because it's like, what more can I say? That new beginning here, like, period. One more thread on you, let go, new beginning. That's how I see it. That's how I feel it. That's what I'm feeling. Ace of Discs, the root of powers of earth, material gain, power, labor, wealth, contentment, materialism. So once the emotional fulfillment comes in, then the material fulfillment comes in, because you got that energy of spirit in you. You know this is what you want. You let the universe know this is what you want. You sit in and you attract your happiness. And the universe then begins to let you attract it on a physical level. It starts with the emotional side, the spiritual side. It starts with the spiritual, emotional, and then physical. You let go, embrace. Final little thing. You let go, embrace the divine guidance that the universe, your spirit guides got for you. You understand, okay, this is what I want. I know I can get it. I'm willing to get it. I'm willing to release the financial blocks to my wealth. You embrace the Ten of Pentacles. You go to the universe with your emotional full cup, your ideas, your dreams, your consistent action that you've been putting in, your hard work efforts. And the universe fills you up with all these additional cups. You get your happiness, and then you embrace this new beginning. That's what I get from the Ace of Discs, the new beginning. You back to one pinnacle. We started with 10 pinnacles, so you completed the past cycle whenever it came to your to material. You completed the cycles of the self-limiting beliefs, whatever it may be, and now you running full force to the universe without this full cup, but knowing, all right, now I figured it out, universe. Now I'm ready. I'm ready to attract this. Here go my cup. So that one cup I give you, universe, this service to others that I give you, this love that I have for myself that I give you also, I know you're going to multiply it for me. And then now it's time to embrace this new beginning with a fresh, profound sense of understanding that you got through these deaths and rebirths that you've been through. And now the wealth just there. It ain't no way around it. You always money. I am money. I am always connected to money. And I have more money than I always want and need. Yeah, man. Money is just a tool. Once you learn how to work with that tool, just like love. You ain't had love before, you had fear. But once you embrace the love, it removes the fear. It removes the self-limiting beliefs. And now you got money. Now you got wealth. That's what you were looking for. So yeah, that's what we got, y'all. Thank you for watching the video. If you watched all the way through, thank you. Please like, share, comment, share it to somebody you know might be going through the same things. I hope everything is okay. It's perfect. Obviously it is. Just go through the last steps and stages. Embrace it. Don't be a big head. Quiet the ego a little bit more and just embrace it. Embrace the love. Thank you for watching. Thank you for supporting me. If I don't say that enough, please thank y'all for supporting me. Even if it ain't a lot right now, the little bit of support I've gotten has showed me I am going the right way. So thank y'all. And, embrace yourself. I can help you as much as I can. I can help you as much as I can. As much as I can. That's the only thing I can do, though. Because, like these cards telling you, you're your own guide and mentor. So, yeah. Thank you, universe. Thank you, absolute source. I ask you to close this session with love, light, positivity. Anyone that watches this, be blessed. Any negative interference or anything else that negative happen, be removed. I ask to be blessed, abundant. Any attacks or anything negative affecting them, be removed and they protected and be guided to this new beginning or whatever that you have for them to embrace. Thank you, absolute source. Thank y'all. It's your boy Spirit Baby Kill. If you want a personal message, email me at insomniacdreamsllc@gmail.com. My readings are $33 at the time. So get with me. They're going to go up in the future, especially when my site get back up. They're $33 at a time. Book me if you want a more personal message so we can figure out some stuff. Like, you know, the universe going to give you a message. This is a collective, timeless message. So it's not really personal, but, you know, sometimes they can become very personal because we kind of all going through similar things. But if you want some more in depth, book me at insomniacdreamsllc@gmail.com. Have a blessed and abundant timeline. Thank you for supporting me.